Hello, Benji.
This broadcast is live.
Honey,
wow.
I love your name today. I always look forward to what you're going to change it to, and this is perfect.
I'm so happy you're happy.
We're so glad that you do.
I am Vanilla Ice Cream,
Yeah.
and I'm here with my lovely co-host, Michelle Visage.
Thank you. And live from New York, it is Thursday morning.
That's correct.
Tuesday, Thursday, April, August.
Time heals everything. It's a song. And time heals everything.
So how are you? Uh-oh. All right, a few technical difficulties it looks like we're having. So y'all just have me for a second. Anyway, Ben and I, before all this happened, Ben and I were just talking about the power of, the things we've been live streaming and chatting with people, online. And I told him, for me, the Rosie O'Donnell broadcast was so special, and just interacting with everyone on Twitter about it. And, then we had the whole Sondheim 90th birthday extravaganza on YouTube. That was so wonderful. And then we were talking about the mostly Sondheim reunion that they had with all the hosts and everything. So that's something that's really been something good to come out of this, and something that I hope we continue going forward. Okay, here he's back.
I changed to the other room, so I'm closer to the router. Is that any better?
Yes, it looks like you're in heaven.
I am in heaven.
Like so white. Anyway, I was just filling in the viewers on what we were talking about, and the power of the community that we've created around these live streams, like the Sondheim 90th, the mostly Sondheim reunion, the Rosie show.
Yes, totally. And we're so thrilled to have our community around us, of our supportive listeners and subscribers.
Yes, the listener, both of them.
I'm so insecure now. I need emotional support. Like everything I say, I need you to be like.
I know, when you left me, I felt like I was like, my mommy had left me at the shopping mall, and I was like, all right, just stay cool, keep it cool. Just the show must go on.
It's so scary because when you do freeze, when I freeze rather, before I know I've frozen, I can still see you for a few seconds before everything else goes to shit. So I'm constantly now I don't trust your smiles, because I think any second I'm going to realize that it was from a light year before.
Yeah, totally.
Your light hasn't reached me yet.
Totally. What was I going to say? Oh, it's like that Madonna song, "You're Frozen." Da da da.
It's your heart is not open. No, that's the wrong song.
No, it's the one off the.
You'll be what your eyes want to see. You're frozen when your heart's not open. Now I'm all fucked up.
No, I'm going through a big Madonna phase. I never knew when it was going to happen, but who knew it would be during quarantine.
I'm so unhappy in this new space. I just have to speak my truth. I do not like it on lit. I'm too high up. I don't like any. Although you can see my Evita shirt. Oh
my God! And she's right at mic level. That's brilliant.
Yeah, this is all for her. She's. I want to tell the people.
I love when you make kids talk.
I'm gonna kill myself. Why don't we just jump right into our
right in, honey.
You are.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Ooh. All right, honey. She walked off set.
First of it, that's the whole video?
Well, that was just the intro. Are you gonna
terrible. I thought I had time to get a drink. We should roll the intro straight into the video.
Okay, well, that's another button I have to push. So you don't want to give any intro to this verbally?
Well, now. No, just play it.
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came. That voice which calls to me
Yes, sing! My angel of music. Sing for me!
Oh my God, amazing. Emily McNamara, so brilliant.
I'm obsessed with Emily McNamara, and anyone that has seen her Mariah Carey videos, I think one is actually Leave Mariah Alone. Or maybe it's something like, Get Off Mariah's Jock or something, but she's so brilliant. She's the star of Billy Reese's a musical about Star Wars, and she was in the awesome 80s Prom Forever. I mean, she's just huge, and that's of course Ben Cameron as the Phantom.
Yeah,
and they did that at the Mostly Sondheim, which was a long-running Friday night open mic at the Duplex forever. It was so fabulous. And so they had a Mostly Sondheim like reunion Zoom thingy, live stream rather. Zoom. We're not even on Zoom. But it was fantastic. And one of the highlights, a lot of people reprised their songs they were famous for at Mostly Sondheim, like Kate Pazakis singing I Just Want to Fucking Dance from Jerry Springer the Opera. And
what did Molly Pope sing?
Molly Pope. It was incredible, and it's completely gone out of my mind. She did her swinging I Dreamed a Dream.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, it's real good.
Oh, I have to check that out.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by. I wish I could remember all the little things Molly does, because we have to do that for another Who Do You Think?
Yeah.
But Emily McNamara is so hilarious. And
there's like a young Julie Halston all the way. That's all I can see when I see
very Julie. And she's so wackadoo, and she that video is so crazy. Oh, because they don't like, as everyone's learned since that first Rosie O'Donnell live stream where like everybody's sync was off and all that.
Yeah.
Like with the Sondheim Take Me to the World and everything, people pre-record the songs and then the talking part is live, But for this, Marty Thomas, who was one of the hosts over the years of Mostly Sondheim, Marty Thomas really put the whole reunion together, and he did such a great job with the videos with all these like weird like effects. I mean, those curtains and the chandelier,
so good, and like the zoom in, zoom out,
and Ben is just like so perfect.
That paper, like printing copy paper mask.
I want Emily and Ben to do By the Sea from Sweeney, just so Ben can be like, yes.
I just want them to do it at the Ice Palace at Broadway by the Beach.
They will. Ben is the host, and
no, I know. I'm saying like I'm longing for that. Like that's what I'm doing right now.
God. Well, I don't know, honey, if that's gonna be happening this summer. Okay, I'm relaxing a little. I'm like, it's fine. I'm just in the other room. There's no problem.
Yeah, and your connection is crystal clear now. Knock wood. Okay,
crystal clear in my room.
Well, this is you're not gonna like this, but this is actually a better just filming location for you in general because the lighting's really good. I
feel like I'm in so much shadow.
No, it looks really nice.
Really? Oh, because I have it in such a small box because I have to move it to the side of the screen so that I can look this way.
I don't need to know all of your tricks. Okay, so who do you think you are? Emily McNamara, brilliant. I miss her. I miss seeing her live. Do you want to go into All Beef Patty, or do you have
my rage spiral? Might as well.
Here we go.
I hardly know the woman.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, has anyone ever heard of a little musical called She Loves Me?
I think I heard of it.
Well, friend of the pod, Scott Ellis, directed a fabulous Broadway revival. No, I'm not talking about Scott Ellis's Broadway revival of She Loves Me in recent times with Laura Benanti and Jane Krakowski.
Yes.
I am talking instead of his first Broadway revival of She Loves Me the first Broadway revival of She Loves Me, the 1993 Roundabout Theater production. Now, back in the day, the Roundabout, you're making a weird face. Am I frozen?
No. I'm
you just don't like what I'm saying, but that's fine. Just as long as the tech is
I'm focused. I am here.
Like, why are you starting so far back? In the beginning, there was the sun and the stars.
What's that? Michael? Is it Michael Scott? The Office thing. He's like, to tell that story right, I'm gonna have to start at the beginning. But actually, to tell it right, I'm gonna have to go back further than that.
Go back further. Thank you, Sam Durbin. Good morning, boys. And now I just want to interact with everybody.
Hey, Sam Durbin.
That's how I know I'm still alive when I get a comment. So, okay. Anyway, the Broadway in those days, the Roundabout had there was a theater which I think is Sephora now in Times Square. There was a thing called the Criterion Center, and in it, the Roundabout had a off-Broadway house called the Laura Pels. They later took over the American Place Theater on 45th Street and renamed that the Laura Pels, but that wasn't the Laura Pels. Laura Pels was their off-Broadway house at the Criterion Center. And they had a very small, so intimate Broadway house there at nothing too noisy. Jesus. There at what do you call it?
Are you waking up? Did you wake up your roommate?
I don't know what the hell's going on. This is not my day.
This is good. This is live theatre.
I just at the Criterion Center.
Yes.
And so at that space, they did a limited nonprofit Roundabout standard run. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I need constant feedback. I'm freaking out. Okay, everything is
keep nodding.
Okay. Sam Durbin, just keep commenting. You're doing great, Ben. Everybody. I need all the live support. Anyway, so the production of She Loves Me there was a limited run, starring Broadway's gift to God.
Yes.
Broadway, Judy Kuhn as
God's
Amalia
gift
Ballish.
to us, yes.
And Amalia Ballish for the ages.
Oof.
Right up there in the Barbara Cook vein of
stratosphere,
brilliance. And I was lucky enough to see that production. And then when it moved to a commercial theater on Broadway, thank you, Sam, because I guess they probably had another show coming into that space, for their season. They moved it to, I think it was the Brooks Atkinson or maybe the Love Tan, one of the hyphenates.
Yeah.
But at that point, Judy had to leave to go, and I don't agree with her choice, play Betty Schaefer in the American premiere of Sunset Boulevard, in LA, the one that shut down.
Oh, yes.
After its star left.
Yeah.
I couldn't sing.
Right. Ah!
And the crazy thing of all that is that Judy didn't even get to be in the Broadway transfer of Sunset because she was pregnant.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
That's an all beef patty for another day.
But, I don't give a shit who was in the Broadway production of Sunset Boulevard. What a waste of Alice Ripley. They should have just put an old cat and let Alice Ripley do Les Mis on Broadway or something. But so Judy didn't do the She Loves Me transfer. So they hired this woman, this actress, sort of, singer, Diane Fry.
On the recording?
Yes, this is my all beef patty.
Yes. Okay.
So then they decided to record a cast album. And I don't know what genius was like, just use Diane Frantoni. She's going to be the one that we transfer with. Judy Kuhn is the voice of a generation.
Yeah.
Like, Judy Kuhn is the reason you need a cast album. Nobody's going to buy the She Loves Me revival cast album.
Right.
What's he talking about? Boys, we're a hit. I think he just chimed in to say that. Yes, our episode of the podcast is doing very well.
Yes.
But I'm very angry because Judy Kuhn is the reason anyone would want the revival She Loves Me cast album. Now, that's not true. Boyd Gaines won a Tony, Howard McGillen's fabulous, and of course, Sally Mays. Nobody will ever be an Alona like her. I mean, I could do a whole thing about Sally Mays' vibrato just on the duet. I don't know his name.
Sure.
because she turns it into like Patti LuPone and Evita in the middle of She Loves Me, you know, when Barbara Baxley in the original was one of those like, I'm a comedian, like I can sort of sing, you know.
Right.
But this is good for me. I'm experimenting with not being too loud in my career. Anyway, so they recorded the album with Diane Fratantoni. Now, I don't know if that was a timing thing. They couldn't get Judy back. They should have recorded her in a studio in LA remotely and plugged her in.
Very doable.
They should have made it work. Whatever their reason was, whatever compromise they were making, they made the wrong compromise. And it is a crime against nature that Judy Kuhn, who, by the way, was nominated for a Tony performance, leading actress in a musical. You know, I mean, she lost to Cheetah Rivera for Kiss of the Spider-Woman, but she was fucking nominated, okay? And I think it's safe to say if the Tonys gave out second place trophies, Judy would have been the silver medal that year. Yeah. But no, it's Diane Fratantoni who, like, I don't even think in the business anymore.
I ain't never heard of her.
She was a national tour Grisabella. I don't know. Maybe they thought with Judy, you needed somebody else that was a belter too. She's fine, by the way. This is no dig against Diane Fratantoni. And then to add insult to injury when they did the London, I mean, it's a little bit of a dig against Diane Fratantoni. When they did the London production of that revival, do you know who played Amalia Balish?
Whom?
Frenemy of the pod, Ruthie Henschel.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's now official canon on the pod that we hate Ruthie Henschel.
No, I don't hate Ruthie Henschel. I love to hate her. I can't quit her.
No, yeah, she's fabulous. And yeah,
I hate Judy Kay and Vicki Clark. Ruthie Henschel is like an oddity, a space oddity. Like,
oh yeah, the David Bowie of musical theater.
Totally. But anyway, so it's like just to further shove the Broadway revival cast down into the bin of like, it's not even the second best She Loves Me cast recording. It has to be the third. And Howard McGillen and Sally Mays deserved better, especially Sally Mays. I mean, you know, I Resolve and A Trip to the Library. I mean, A Trip to the Library is really about the acting, you know, so it's fine that Barbara Baxley's like, has made a new girl of me. You know, back in the old days when they thought Ado Annie's didn't need to belt, you know, that kind of a vocal styling.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
I Resolve, she really puts it on the map, you know.
Totally.
At the end of the day, it's not that great of a song. I mean, it's before all the old queens get mad. It fits perfectly in its slot in the show as like a musical theater character number, but you're not singing I Resolve in the shower, you know.
Totally. What you're singing in the shower are Will He Like Me, at least for me, Ice Cream, Ilona, all these fabulous...
Listen to that revival track of Sally Mays and Diane Fratantoni doing I Don't Know His Name, because at the end, Sally Mays goes for notes that you just don't even realize were there until she shows.
I love that. Okay, so we need to put out the call to arms to start submitting your Dolly concert kill.
Okay. Richard Alexander, you chimed in here with your little comment. If you're still listening, this is your big moment. We need you to give us a Dolly concert kill. Daniel and I, we actually failed because we didn't ask Richard any Dolly concert kills.
Right.
But maybe that's really just for the live stream and not the pod these days. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you know, now we're doing the corn streams and not the regular format of the pod. But I feel like, Richard will have
give us a Dolly concert kill and name 3 performers, and Daniel and I will choose who plays Dolly Levi, who does a peak career concert, and who dies.
Who dies? Yes, that's right. Okay, so while that's brewing, while y'all are coming up with your submissions, what else have you
wrong to quit huffing paint? What's the song of She Loves Me, Days Gone By? You know, it's funny you should say that, Sam, because the truth is I very often to myself, just like maybe it's my age, I'll just be like, young, strong. Oh, I was something in days gone by. Except my voice doesn't crack like that, but it works for the number. Here we have Helen Schneider, Judy Kay.
This is like your worst nightmare.
No, anything that Joe Barriers does is my wildest fantasy. You're gonna love tomorrow, like the greatest YouTube account.
Yes.
Okay, Helen Schneider, Judy Kay, Vicki Clark. So I guess as Dolly Levi from those 3. Now Vicki has played Dolly Levi. She did it, I think, at Pittsburgh Civic Light Opera. Or no, maybe she did it at the St. Louis Muni. Anywho, obviously, I want to see Helen Schneider in concert. I mean, to see The Apartment.
Yeah, to see The Apartment.
It's because of for between Judy Kaye and Vicki Clark, who would I rather see die, and who I think is funnier? I guess I didn't see Nice Work If You Can Get It, and I feel like if I had, maybe I'd be more into Judy, at least as a comedian.
Yeah.
So maybe but like I bet Vicki Clark. I mean, she's not my dream Dolly Levi, but I'm sure she could deliver it. At least I don't know. It's not my favorite choice in the world, but I would say Vicki Clark.
Yes, I totally agree with you on that one.
Thank you. Why don't you field Marina suggestion?
Marina Hartner, Ruthie Henschel, Gwen Verdon, and Ryan King pretending it's still the 90s. Honey, I've been pretending it's the 90s for the past 2 months. Nostalgia. Anyway, Ruthie Henschel, Gwen Verdon. I mean, I guess I would see Gwen as Dolly. And then I'd want Anne in concert, like dancing with just like a very Fosse dance concert-ish thing, kill Ruthie.
Interesting. Oh, and You're Gonna Love Tomorrow would like to point out that it was Randy Graff that did it at the Muni. Well, I mean, more than one person have played Dolly Levi at the Muni, but Joe is probably correct. They are about the same age. But I mean, let's just say there have been a lot of Hello Dollys at the St. Louis Muni since the show was first written.
Ain't it the truth?
For example, Madeline Kahn did it there in the night, directed by a friend of the pod, Leroy Reams.
Friend of the pod, Madeline Kahn.
Can we talk about Anne ranking for a sec?
Sure. Wait, are you going to do this one?
Another one came? I don't see it.
No, are you going to do the Ruthie, Gwen, Anne?
Oh, well, I would just want to see Ruthie in concert and kill Anne just because I want to see Ruthie in concert so badly. But to see The Apartment. But I do, I love Anne ranking.
Yes.
Like, I love Anne ranking.
I believe you.
No. Like, I love, like, Anne ranking's in my weird Laura Benanti, like, I'm attracted to a woman category,
Yeah, okay. That's another segment we should have. Okay, so that was my cat is being so needy right now. She will not.
I am needy right now.
I know, between the both of you, I don't know.
People, we need people, not felines.
Felines.
Did you see the photo somebody posted? I'm just realizing that years ago, I must have liked Tab Hunter's fan page on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I'm like subscribed to like every update, which is like so random. I'm not like, I like barely know who Tab Hunter was.
Is he still alive or did he die?
I think he's dead. But like, I'm not like some weird Tab Hunter fan,
Right.
But not that much gets posted. So it's rare enough that I'm not like, I have to go in and figure out how to turn those off. And usually, to be honest, when something is posted, I'm like, it doesn't ruin my day. For example, there was a photo the other day. That's why I said, did you see that photo somebody posted? Because in my mind at first, I was like, was it Dublin Zoetrope or Bygone Broad? But then I'm like, no, it was the Tab
Hunter. I get it.
Weirdly subscribed to. But it was a photo of him and I guess his then boyfriend, Rudolph Nureyev. And in bathing suits. And let me just say, congratulations to both parties. But I'm not a size queen, but they were just so beautiful. And Rudolph Nureyev, I guess the caption said that Tab was 37 and Rudolph was 30. Rudolph. And I think you just call him Nureyev. You made me think of it because I was like, who would I want to see in a show dancing with Anne ranking? And I was like, start with Nureyev.
Talent. Did you see that documentary about Tab?
Tab Hunter Confidential?
Uh-huh.
No, but I'm obsessed with the title.
I actually recently watched Polyester for the first time. John Waters' film with Divine and Tab Hunter. So good. But yeah, Tab was so sexy. And I think he also dated Anthony Perkins, as every gay in Hollywood did.
including Stephen Sondheim.
Really?
By the way, have you ever seen the movie that Sondheim and Anthony Perkins co-wrote, The Last of Sheila?
No.
Oh my God, you need to watch this movie so badly. It like should maybe even be a corn. Sue, what's her name? Diane Cannon is in it playing Sue Mangers.
Oh my God, obsessed already.
Are my glasses in sun right now?
No.
Do we have any more? What segment? What Knoxley? What are you talking about?
I want that segment.
Can we just have all the comments just come in real time as they come without filter? Even if somebody's like, Ben sucks. We get a few. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Because then the timing's weird. Like Knox, we don't know what segment you're talking about. Oh, Sam's favorite group is a Broadway Remembered because it's a bunch of older queens talking about their casual encounters. I don't understand. Oh, it's like the equivalent of like the thread on BroadwayWorld that's like who's stage doors.
Right. This reminds me of that man you used to work for who would tell us all his stories of all his trysts with the old Hollywood stars.
Oh yeah, he had some stories. Who was his?
Paul Newman.
He said he had sex with both Paul Newman and Paul Newman's son, and then he said, quote me and put this in some gossip blogs if you want, that Paul Newman and Paul Newman's son had sex with each other. What? I know everyone has a lot of,
that can't be
people
true.
feel some type of way about that, but I'm just passing on.
The salad dressing guy, I don't buy it.
Salad dressing.
Although I did recently watch a movie with Paul Newman and Geraldine Page called Sweet Bird of Youth. It was fabulous. Geraldine Page is like
based on the Tennessee Williams play.
Yes, yeah.
I need to see that.
Yeah. Geraldine is so crazy.
Oh, I was going to say Betty Buckley did that play, but she didn't. She did Camino Real.
It was good, but yeah, Paul Newman, so sexy. Those boobs.
Wait, is Sweet Bird of Youth the one that I saw Patty do? Is the lead character like Italian?
No, the lead character is like an actress.
What's the Tennessee Williams play I'm thinking of that Patty did the reading one night on Bobby Cannavale, and she plays like is an Italian woman or like a Spanish woman?
Night of the Iguana?
Yes, it must be that. No, it's not that. God damn it. Summer and Smoke? I think it was Summer and Smoke.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, but Summer and Smoke, the one that Molly Pope does when she sings Madonna's La Isla Bonita. That should be another Who Do You Think You Are? I was procuring for him. Oh. That's not the right transition. I killed the bit.
Anyway, what else? What else have you been watching? Have you been watching that show Dead to Me? I'm trying to figure out if I should watch it or not.
I tried to watch like 1 or 2 episodes like last year, way before quarantine time. So maybe my desperation would change my feelings, but I didn't dislike it, but the magic has to be there.
Yeah. I just get such like anxiety about all these new shows that are offered. Cause I'm like, not only are people like, oh, this is a good show. And then I watch, I'm like, I'm not into this. And they're like, oh, well, you have to wait until the 2nd season, or you have to wait until like the 6th episode. And I'm like, well, I don't really have time for that. Like if I could be watching something else that I really like from the get-go, So all these things, I really have to get a recommendation word of mouth through someone I trust before I'm going to like really do the work, Because right now I'm just finding, I just want to watch all the stuff that I've already seen because I know I like it, Rewatching The Sopranos, of course. Cheers.
Well, I decided to start the journey of Star Trek.
Oh, yes. I'm so into this for you. I mean, picturing you watching Star Trek in that Adidas tracksuit is just like a vision from the gods.
I'm glad you're into it. It's I don't know. I don't know. I'm still rewatching Breaking Bad, so that's where.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a great show. I should do that because I'm so into Better Call Saul. And I mean, I watched Breaking Bad, of course, back in the day, but I was younger, so I feel like I would even appreciate like the artistry of it even more now.
Totally. Not just your age, but also a second viewing and all that.
Yeah, totally. All right. Oh my goodness, we're done. We're out of time. Well. thank you everyone for joining us, and we will see you next week. And also tune into our podcast on Monday. We haven't decided what we're doing it on yet, but we
gotta figure that out.
Another fabulous.
Okay, time's up. Gotta go. Love you.
All right, bye. Love y'all. Oh wait, I gotta play it out. Ah,
hot mess.
Tuesday, Thursday, April, August.
Time heals everything. It's a song. Time heals everything.